It's probably one of the more unique work environments that I've ever been in. Because you're working with a combination of students and permanent staff, and everyone comes from such different backgrounds and different disciplines. Some people are doing business, some people are doing arts majors, some people are doing engineering. It's not all computer scientists.
It's very open, very probably one of the best customer service environments I've ever been in. They're pretty much, the people here are unmatched in their kind of professionalism and how much they work towards with people. It's very one-on-one in the Digital Media Center, and it's very kind of, you have to work with a lot of problems outside at the CS support desk.
It's a great place to work. You get to interact with people. You have challenges. It could be a challenge simply by having a question posed to you about Microsoft Office that you've never seen before. You might actually have to research.
Were to design and implement a survey for the student body to find out what their thoughts and opinions were on technology around campus, such as the wireless network, new technology that could be offered by the university, services offered by the DMC, and other services offered by campus computing and communications. Once the survey was implemented and designed, I also conducted a focus group based on some of the details that were discovered from the survey.
While there, along with doing the other tasks that the students did, like helping people with wireless, their LabNet assistive technology, I also played a supervisory role, so I would ensure that the students were completing their tasks properly.
My main duties were IT support, kind of the regular for all student workers, and as well I was kind of in charge of getting a move on the marketing plan, doing stuff like organizing focus groups, getting a survey on the go, really getting into the kind of business side of the Commons.
I was sort of collaborating with the permanent staff in overhauling their training program, and that entailed taking their documents involving the student registration system, frequently asked questions. It was definitely a lesson in setting deadlines for myself and being more organized with my projects and making sure that if I'm asked to do something and getting it done.
The biggest challenge might have been kind of coming out of my shell to kind of get into that role of being the main person in a focus group. I was never had a problem working with people on a customer service role, but working as the lead and asking people questions in a focus group and kind of leading them to get out of their shells as well, to talk about more in-depth questions was kind of a challenge for me, but it was really a very fun and exciting challenge because I got experience that you kind of can't get anywhere else.
Working at the Commons gave me an opportunity to work on not only leadership skills but also teamwork skills. There's a large group of students that work at the Commons at any semester, and you have so many different personalities. You have to learn to work with them, encourage them. You're just a big group, and it's probably, I would think, one of the better areas to learn how to work well as part of a team.
I mean, you come into this job and you might know how to use Microsoft Word and PowerPoint and a little bit of Photoshop, but really, for me anyway, I was pretty much a blank slate. So working here definitely got me interested in different types of technology and definitely a more varied tech base than I probably never would have gotten into otherwise.
Well, this was when I worked in previous work terms. I did implement surveys, but I never had the opportunity to design one.
I learned kind of where I wanted to move forward with, pretty much, a bit of a tech role. I mean, I really enjoyed working with the tech side, and I also really enjoyed working with people. Working together as a team and also helping people, assist them in a customer service role.
Everywhere you go, there's technology, pretty much. Having worked here, whether my job directly involves technology or not, I will have that experience.
Working at the Commons actually got me my first job. So I went in to write my last exam for my degree, and I got a call from Memorial's distance education department saying, we would like you to come work for us as a student support specialist on our help desk. So, working at the Commons directly parlayed right into my employment.
Everything that I learned here will definitely be beneficial in any job that I take. And as I said, just taking education and transferring it into application and having that knowledge for future employers.